Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Camo10, and welcome back to the Greyhound Studios. Today we will be doing our first ever mod showcase. And whatever other mod to do than Galacticraft, the most complicated mod of them all. Alright. Anyway, this mod is all about going to space and visiting other planets and doing all those crazy things. In Minecraft, of course. And today, as you have seen, we have a very special guest. His name is Buzz Aldrin. Hello, Cam Elmerton. Hello to you, Buzz. Anyway, he's the first man, well, one of the first men on the moon. Anyway, today we'll be taking a look at the basics of Galacticraft. So here are the first ores. We have copper ore, we have tin ore, we have aluminum ore, and we have silicon ore. Now, what better place could that chest have landed from my first ever attempt at recording this? Yes, my first recording actually failed because OBS was being stupid. But you should munch on some steak here real fast, and let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, so today we will be starting in electricity and material crafting. So the coal generator is produced by putting 3 copper ingots, 4 iron ingots, a furnace, and an aluminum wire. In that fashion. The energy storage module is produced by putting 6 compressed steel and 3 batteries. Both those recipes will be later in the video. The energy storage cluster is produced by putting 4 energy storage, 4 compressed steel, and an advanced wafer, which we will get to all that later. The basic solar panel will be produced by putting 4 compressed steel, a full solar panel, a steel pole, 2 aluminum wire, and a basic wafer. The advanced solar panel will be produced by basically the same thing, except for the basic aluminum wire is heavy aluminum wire, and there's an advanced wafer. You produce the aluminum wire by putting 3 aluminum and 6 wool in that fashion. The heavy aluminum wire is a piece of wool, a piece of normal aluminum wire, and a piece of aluminum ingots. Now, to get to the solar panel crafting, you need blue solar wafers, which are produced in a circuit fabricator with a diamond, 2 silicon, a redstone, and a lapis lazuli will give you 9 blue solar wafers. A singular solar module is produced by putting 3 glass, 3 blue solar wafers, and 3 aluminum wire in that fashion. The full solar panel will be produced by putting 6 modules and 3 aluminum wire. The steel pole is produced by just putting 3 compressed steel in that fashion, and the battery is produced by putting 5 compressed tin, a piece of redstone in the middle, and a coal at the bottom middle. Now, on to the material crafting. The compressor is made by putting 6 aluminum ingots, a copper ingot, an anvil, and a basic wafer. The electric compressor is 4 compressed steel, a compressed bronze, any kind of anvil, 2 aluminum wire, and an advanced wafer. Makes you electric. So these compressors will compress these ingots and more into these different types of compressed items. So there is such thing as the heavy-duty plate, which is what's used to craft rockets, which is produced by making all this, steel, tin, copper, well, bronze, I mean, and compressed iron and all this, and this is used in all the recipes, basically. Now, onto the circuit fabricator, which is 2 aluminum ingots, a lever, 2 buttons, a furnace, 2 aluminum wire, and a redstone torch will give you the circuit fabricator, which is used to produce the wafers. The electric furnace is pretty obvious. It's a furnace that's electric. It's produced by doing 5 compressed steel, a furnace, 2 compressed aluminum, and an advanced wafer. The electric arc furnace is produced by putting 5 heavy-duty plates, an electric furnace, 2 meteoric iron, and an advanced wafer. The meteoric iron we'll get around to later when we get to the moon and such. Now these advanced plates are done by doing compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, and 2 compressed bronze. Alright, let us move on to the oxygen parts, which these are used to produce various oxygen objects. The oxygen vent is produced by putting 3 compressed tin and a compressed steel. Not that hard. The oxygen fan is crafted by doing 4 compressed steel, a basic wafer, and a piece of redstone. And the oxygen concentrator is done by putting 4 compressed steel, 3 compressed tin, a tin canister, and an oxygen vent. Getting a little ahead of myself, sorry about that. The oxygen collector is used to collect oxygen in the atmosphere or by trees on the moon and other planets. To produce this, you need 3 compressed steel, a oxygen vent, an oxygen fan, a tin canister, 2 compressed aluminum, and an oxygen concentrator. That'll give you an oxygen collector. Now, to produce the compressor and the decompressor, the compressor will compress oxygen down into canisters, and the decompressor will take the oxygen out of them. The compressor is produced by putting 4 compressed steel, 3 compressed aluminum, an oxygen concentrator, and a compressed bronze. The decompressor is done by putting 4 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, an oxygen fan, an oxygen concentrator, and a redstone torch. Okay, so now onto the oxygen bubble distributor. This will distribute a bubble of oxygen on any planet you place it on. So basically it creates this little like bubble you can survive in and plant your trees and do all that stuff. To make an oxygen bubble distributor, you need 4 compressed steel, 2 oxygen fans, 2 oxygen vents, and a compressed aluminum. To make an oxygen sealer, which is actually a little bit better in my opinion, the oxygen sealer will seal a room instead of creating this bubble that's out in the random atmosphere. The sealer is done by putting 4 compressed aluminum, 2 compressed steel, 2 oxygen vents, and an oxygen fan. Now, before you start thinking, oh, the sealer's OP, oh, it has its limitations to the amount of space it can cover with oxygen. Now the oxygen detector will detect the amount of oxygen that's in a room and output a redstone signal. It is done by having 3 compressed steel, 2 oxygen vents, a basic wafer, 2 redstone, and compressed aluminum. It outputs redstone whenever it feels oxygen. An oxygen storage module is pretty obvious. It stores oxygen inside of it with 6 compressed steel and 3 heavy-duty oxygen tanks. Now, the oxygen pipes, which is used to move oxygen all around, is produced by making 6 glass panes in this fashion, will give you 4 oxygen pipes. Now, I will use these later on to give you a little looky-see. The refinery is used to make, rockets need fuel. So the refinery makes the fuel for the rockets out of the raw oil. To get a refinery, you need 2 stone, 2 copper canisters, 2 compressed steel, and a furnace. The fuel loader is produced by making 5 compressed steel in a helmet formation with a tin canister, 2 compressed aluminum, and a basic wafer. The portable oil extractor will extract oil from the atmosphere around you. So if you have a crude oil deposit, so I keep thinking that's a zombie. If you have a crude oil, like a little spurt anywhere, you can pick it up with that and put it in canisters. You need to produce this with 2 compressed steel, 3 compressed bronze, and a piece of redstone. The cargo loader and unloader are used to load and unload cargo into unmanned rockets, which are made from 5 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, a chest, and a hopper on top. And the cargo unloader is the same thing, but the hopper's on the bottom. Alright, now let's move on to basic survival gear. So to survive on other planets, you need, a way to give yourself oxygen and food and all that. Well, these are oxygen tanks. The heavy one is produced by giving yourself 3 red wool, 3 tin canisters, and 3 compressed steel. The medium one is produced by giving yourself 2 orange wool, 2 tin canisters, and 2 compressed tin. The light oxygen tank is produced by giving yourself 1 lime wool, a tin canister, and a compressed copper. The canisters are produced by making upside down pants, basically. The frequency module is used to give yourself hearing on the moon and other planets because, sound needs a medium of travel, and of course on the moon there's no medium of travel because there's no atmosphere. So to craft this little baby, you'll need compressed aluminum, 2 compressed iron, a redstone repeater, 2 redstone, and a basic wafer to produce yourself a frequency module. A parachute is used for re-entry, so when you re-enter the overworld's atmosphere, you will be in a free fall unless you have a parachute. And the parachute is produced by 3 canvas and 3 string. And canvas is produced like so, which 5 string and 2 sticks. The grapple is actually interesting. It can grapple onto items and you can pull yourself around. You need 2 string and 3 iron. Now let's see if this works this time, because it didn't work last time I tried. No, it's not working. Alright, well I guess that's it for the grapple. I will do like a little revamp on that if they ever release a fix or something. Now, just to have some little fun, there's canned food, which is dehydrated, and it's like little bitty food, and it fills you up. Now, to produce, say, any one of these different kinds, like potatoes, melons, carrots, and apples, you just need to put 2 of that item in the tin with a tin canister in that fashion. Now, the oxygen gear is produced by making an oxygen mask, which is a iron helmet surrounded by glass panes. The oxygen gear is produced with 5 oxygen pipes and an oxygen concentrator. Now to remind us, the oxygen concentrator is 4 compressed steel, 3 compressed tin, a tin canister, and an oxygen vent. Now here, let me put this on for you. Oxygen mask, oxygen gear, and 2 heavy oxygen tanks are put on like this. Boom, 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 boom. In this extra little inventory. In here, let's just go ahead and grab you and you just for the hell of it. So now that lets you hear, and that lets you fall. So now we have that little radar on our head and we can hear everything. So let's move on to the basic rocketry. The part you've all been waiting for. To create a Tier 1 rocket, you need a NASA workbench, which is fabulous. This thing looks awesome. Watch when I place it down. Boom. Look at how awesome that is. The modeling's amazing on that. And it's got all these different, like, custom crafting recipes. So you will need to make a Tier 1 rocket, you need these various parts. A heavy-duty plate, which is produced with, you know, the 2 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, and the 2 compressed bronze. The nose cone, which is produced with 3 heavy-duty plates and a piece of redstone torch. A rocket fin, which is produced with 4 heavy-duty plates and 2 compressed steel, and the Tier 1 rocket engine, which is 4 heavy-duty plates, an oxygen vent, a tin canister, a flint and steel, and a button. Now to produce the rocket, you need to put them in this fashion in the rocket crafting bench. And if you add a chest up here, you can give yourself storage. Now to take off, you will need yourself a rocket launch pad, which is, like, you know, lets you place the rocket down, which is produced by putting 3 blocks of iron, which is ridiculous, and 3 compressed iron on top, and it gives you 9. Now that gives you enough to escape the atmosphere. Now today, instead of waiting for it all to fuel and do all that crap, we are just going to plonk you down and give myself this bad boy, which is the creative only version, which will let you fly without pay, basically. Is you. Let's go to that other planet. Sorry, I'm a little coffee tonight. And now let's take off. Now, this mod is known for awesome modeling. I mean, look at this thing. Holy crap. This guy spent hours, days probably, putting this thing together, and he did a very damn fine job, if I don't say. The smoke, and this thing doesn't just teleport you, it takes off. You can fly around your planet in this thing and not even have to leave the atmosphere. Look, I can control it. I can control it. It's ridiculous. Like, this guy, he is the man. He is the MVP. He obviously knows what he's doing when he wants a Minecraft mod. Look at this. I mean, look at the planet behind me as I escape into space. It's crazy. Like, this guy, he's just crazy good at this, at what he does. And he should definitely keep producing this mod, because it's awesome to have this in our mod packs. One second, I'm a little choked up. He's so awesome. Sorry, I had something in my throat. But, let us just give ourselves a little free fall. Look at this space. I mean, the ambience. Just space. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship. Creative only. Just go here. Zoom in here. Look at this. First, before we zoom in. Look at all these different planets. That's crazy. Look at this. Neptune. Freaking Uranus. Mars. Earth. Mercury. Venus, Saturn, Jupiter. I mean, it's crazy. Whatever this guy does for a living, I mean, he's got to be really good at it. So let's just drop into the moon real fast. Now, as you will notice, the lunar lander will ask you to slow down. Hold space to slow down. So the entry velocity is at 10 meters per second. That's the lowest it can go, and that is landing velocity without explosion. Now, if you don't hold this, you will actually explode when you hit the surface. I've seen it happen before. Don't test it. You die instantly. You lose everything. Even if you have like blast protection 1,000,000, you will die. But here's the moon, and it just lets you land softly and gently. Oh, it's so cute. And then we can just hop out and let's get on our way. Look at this. The 1/8 gravity. 1/5, 1/8, I don't even know. What is the moon's gravity? Someone post in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for watching the basics of Galacticraft. We will return again and do the more advanced stuff. Maybe adventure around. Maybe we'll find a village. maybe we will find ourselves a dungeon, and we will check out the other planets. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe. It lets me know how much you appreciate my videos. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. This has been Camo Ammo 10 of the Greyhound Studios, and I'm just going to go jump around for a while. Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye.